Just wanted to do a little intro on this Dreo air conditioner. Fairly simple setup. Unbox it. The hose comes out the rear and goes out a window attachment. Actually, very nice attachment. The hose snaps in there. The hose is securely connected to the back of the AC unit. And as you can see in the center here, there's two wing nuts holding the, I guess, window adapter taut, so it doesn't move around. Overall, the construction of the device is phenomenal, much better than another one that we have. The unit comes with a remote control, has front touch panel controls, and a display. So you can turn it on and off, different timers. You can change the temperature, you can change the fan speed, you can change whether or not the, oops, there you go, should start moving there, whether the louvers move up and down, and a nighttime quiet mode. In addition to that, you have a app. With the app, you can control, just showing on Android, I'm assuming the Windows or the iOS version is similar. You can turn it on and off. You can set the different settings. You can set a temperature. You can set eco mode, which seems to turn it as a minimum of 76 degrees, so you can't really go any colder than that. The fan speeds, and also the vent louvers to adjust, where it's blowing. Back. You can see the temperature. You can see, I guess, what it's. I just turned it on an hour or so ago, so it hasn't really had much to show here yet. But you can see the temperature there. Shows the filter, whether or not that needs to be cleaned. There's two filters on it. Scheduling is really cool. You can come in here and add a schedule. You can see on the bottom here, just added some, basically turn it on, fan mode at 8 a.m. and at 4 o'clock in the afternoon to turn it on to a cool mode, and you can set the temperature inside of here. I think that was under here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. So you can set the temperature, turn it on, or just turn it to specific mode, turn it to cool. You can, right here, set the slider for the temperature, fan speed, and whether or not you want the louvers to go up and down. So that's a little bit about that. But yeah, overall it's pretty cool. Oh, it also has a, what was that under? Yeah, on the bottom here, a child lock, which is pretty nice because then it locks it to the app. And there's LC. So you can see I can no longer control anything with the front display. So for parents, you don't want your kids turning it to like 65 degrees in the middle of the night, you can turn on the child lock and set the schedule right from the app, and gives you a lot of control so that you don't end up with a huge electric bill at the end of the month. So, and you can also turn to it here, and then I'll show it up here. You can turn the display on and off, which is pretty nice. So at nighttime, or whenever you don't want somebody being, having a bright light from the display at night. But if you still touch it, it still shows what it's set for. So overall, it's pretty cool. Actually, pretty impressed.
Hey everyone, Tanaka here. So I just got the new Dreo portable AC and I'm excited to share my thoughts. So setup was super easy and there are no tools needed. Just attach the hose and the window kit and you're done. So they give you a nice diagram, nice set of instructions. You can attach this to the bottom or to the side if your window opens that way. It also does come with adhesive strips and foam, so you can make sure you get an airtight seal. So that is what I've done here, this setup exactly. The AC does come with a remote control and a nifty magnetic remote control holder. First time I've seen something like that. As soon as you turn on the unit, you'll notice that these blades oscillate. This allows you to get airflow, better airflow than if it were just static. So this is a 3-in-1 unit. It can be a fan, it can be an air conditioner, and it can also be a dehumidifier. Now, if you choose to run the dehumidify mode in really humid conditions for extended times, it did come with a hose, so I've attached a bucket here for those scenarios. What you do is you attach the hose to the back of the unit and you get continuous drainage to a bucket, or if you have a sump pump or something like that, which I thought was another very nifty feature. Overall, I'm super impressed. Everything fit together perfectly. I added additional adhesive around my window just because I wanted to, not because it was necessary. And the other cool thing about this unit is it can be controlled by Wi-Fi. So if you have the Dreo app, you can control this unit remotely, set up schedules, and one of the coolest things is that this is voice activated. So sometimes I'll be sitting at my desk and I have an Alexa set up and I'll just say, "Hey Alexa, turn on the AC." My room gets cooled in about a matter of 2 minutes, which is super impressive. Overall, I really, really love this unit. I have no problems so far, and if you're thinking about getting one, I would get one while they're still in stock. Thanks for watching.
It isn't feasible for me right now, so went on Amazon, found this window unit. I installed it myself. There's a QR code that comes with the purchase and everything you need. It walks you through step by step. Super simple to put together, under 30 minutes. I have a horizontal, which I'll show you, horizontal window, so it goes in that way, but you can adjust it so it does vertically as well. And this is the unit itself. It has touch buttons here, but also this remote, so you can keep it in bed, and while you're sleeping, if you wake up, you can adjust it as needed. But yeah, great purchase. And if you're needing to cool your space off, this would work really well. Just make sure it's compatible. I'll let you hear how loud it is. It's actually not really loud at all, a little bit of white noise in the background, and it has a sleep mode feature, so it turns off the buttons so you don't hear anything if you're needing to adjust it in the middle of the night. This is the large room with vaulted ceilings that it is keeping completely cool.
Just wanted to do a quick review about the installation of the panels for this unit. The unit works great. There's some reviews that say that when it turns off, it's really loud, but that I didn't experience that with this unit. But here's what the panels look like when you have to use all 4 of them. As long as your window is up to 53 inches high or lower, you can use this unit. It'll fit. The panels are very easy to put together. They slide into each other, and then you tighten this using this like butterfly bolt, and it keeps them nice and secure. They comes with insulation materials that the non-adhesive material fits right into the grooves, and there's also adhesive insulation that you use on the other side where there are no grooves. I had to use this 3M, these rubber flaps, to help insulate some of the gaps that you're seeing, but otherwise it was actually really easy to install. I was pleasantly surprised. Kept our bedroom nice and chilly all night long. Very, very, very happy with how easy this product was to install and put together and use.
Jesus.